Ah, okay. Let me get in the frame. Over here. Okay, YouTube. This is going to be a little bit different. I'm posting this video on my YouTube channel, but I'm also posting this on a Facebook group that I'm a member of, the Primitive Bushcrafting and Camping group. Shout me out in the comments if you're from there. My simple, standard, run-of-the-mill Veshmeshok. It's empty, nothing in it. We're going to try to fit all of this into that. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So, Veshmeshok is to be flat. What you need to understand with the Veshmeshok is there is no pack frame at all. There's no frame. You pack with your spine in mind. If you don't do that, your back is really going to hurt. I mean, really going to hurt. So, first, this foldable German sleeping mat. This is a Bundeswehr German design. Smaller than your Veshmeshok, it can be packed in. It is designed to lay on, so it is designed to have, you know, some ergonomic capabilities. However, just that isn't going to cut it. This United States Marine Corps poncho liner sleeping bag. You want it zipped up all the way. This goes inside of it. Corner of the sleeping mat. Fold it over. Okay? That's all, that's literally all you're doing. You're just gonna fold this over. Basically, you're just folding it in half. There's a little bit of extra. There's a little extra. There's extra fabric from the poncho liner, but it's perfectly fine. Then you just fold it over. This is my summer setup for my Veshmeshok. But reflector oven, Boy Scouts of America. This is 5 pieces. That is it. Handful of pieces. There are no grommets. There are no nuts, no bolts, no screws, no nails, no moving parts. Just 5 pieces of sheet aluminum. If you get it the way it's supposed to come, it also comes with this lovely little rubber plastic case. It gives you the instructions on how to put it together. It's 5 pieces. It's relatively simple to figure out. It also has 2 recipes in here, one for easy biscuits and one for meatloaf. Obviously, nothing but the best for when we're camping. And would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh, would you look at that? It folds up beautifully, perfectly in to that. So now we have our sleeping bag for very warm weather, our reflector oven, and a sleeping pad. Now the sleeping pad, well, I'm sorry, the sleeping mat, the German sleeping mat, I put that down on the ground before I put my US Army sleeping pad, inflatable sleeping pad over it. They are almost the exact same dimensions, and the mat keeps anything from poking up into my sleeping pad and deflating it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There we go. And there we have about that much left, but there's still a lot of room in here. Still a lot of room. What else can we do? We have a Warmco fan. First, second, third, fourth gear. We have 1, 2, 3 different light settings. You can pop it up. You can also hang it up with a hook. What I used to have is I used to have the O2 Cool. Two simple settings, low, high. But this runs on D batteries, and I had this Ozark Trail light. The advantage of this light is it literally is powerful magnets. You can put that in between. You can put a you can put a canvas tent in between this, and it will still work. This, however, is thinner than this. It's bigger, mind you. The fan blades are bigger than the O2 Cool. It does blow more, from my experience, it does blow more cool air than the O2 Cool. And I mean, generally it is roughly around the same size. But this is actually lighter because you're charging with a USB port. Now, because you're charging with a USB port, you might want to bring some solar panels with you. Solipup solar panels. I am not sponsored by anybody. I'm not, okay? It's what I run. Generally, you want to have a couple of extra cables in here, but also maybe a power block as just a backup power supply. So we have a portable fan and light, a power source with this is a 30-watt solar panel, extra cords, a power bank, poncho liner sleeping bag, a sleeping mat, and a reflector oven. Right now, that's what we got. We have our Sven saw. One wing nut is like literally the only part you need to worry about losing. So maybe carry an extra one. Come on, there we go. If you look at the size of it, that's gonna fit on the side. Right in between. There we go. I got, well, these I actually keep in my haversack. So this is my hatchet. It's a Gerber hatchet. I keep that in my haversack. Made the lanyard here, K-bar caster. I keep those in my haversack. These don't actually go in the pack. Any other little bits and bobs that we need to move around? Ah, yes, for cooking stuff. Okay, bits and bobs. One, tape. I could see this being in the haversack instead of in the pack. I've always had it in the pack. Generally, that's going to go right here. I'm not putting that in yet because this pocket I load up last. Sewing kit. Generally simple sewing kit, needle, thread, needles, thread, that's all it is. It's just a sewing kit. Why do you need a sewing kit? Well, have you ever been out in the wilderness and tore something, clothing-wise? I got a canvas tent. This was like $8 on a military surplus site. I have a Veshmeshok for all 3 of my sons, and every single one of them has one of these sewing kits in it. Cast iron skillet. Small, packable. Effective. Cast iron Dutch oven. Don't forget your spice rack. Billy Mays here, but wait, there's more. I bought this first aid kit at Walmart. I've literally just put whatever I wanted to in it. Like literally whatever I want to put into it, I've put into it. I got some Silvex wound gel. I have I got like afterbite ointment and burn cream and all this other stuff. Like a bunch of stuff. Thank you. Look at that, look at that, that's lovely. We're still not done. Speaking of bugs, now this is something I just got because I normally would just have bug spray. This is your Uko candle lantern. And it's got a candle in it. It's got these 3 candles here. But these are the regular candles, not the citronella ones. I did buy the citronella ones. I'm just waiting for them to arrive. I want to test how this is going to work. Oh, it's in there. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's put these in here. Put that. Actually, I'll put the tape right down there because I got room there. And while I'm at it, just a flex. Italian canvas gaiters. Actually, you know what? I will put you in between the cast iron and the pack itself. Just make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is it. Now, I did remove the hemp cordage, 550 cord. And this little grenade as a stopper on each one. You gotta have fun. Is this heavy? Well, it's got cast iron in it. What do you think? It's got some cast iron in it. Of course, it's a little heavy. But as an Eastern European man myself, what's a little bit of extra weight? Because we still got to get the tent on it. Yeah, we still got to get the Zelpon on this thing, boys and girls. We don't, it's not done yet. We're not done. We are not done. Well, there we go. Yeah, you're about right. Okay. Actually, wait, let's pack this first. So for the pocket, basically, I got some of these just random little naturalist guides, mushrooms, foraging, wild plants, medicinal plants, field dressing. You can do any, there's a bunch of these different ones here. Basically, any, you want knots, trapping ones. I got these on Amazon. Nothing crazy. Boom, they go in there. Now this one's brand new because my my other one is kind of, well, it was dead. This is a Millbank bag. For those who don't know what a Millbank bag is, it's a canvas bag that you soak with water and then you hang it. And you notice it's got this little part here, sort of like it's going to drip water out of it, which is exactly what it does. This is a way to filter water before you boil it. This gets out sediment, sludge, algae, small little insects. This can also be utilized with various types of water purification tablets, providone iodine as well. And you literally just fit in your pocket. Okay, again, this is kind of brand new. And boom, fit in there, button it. You can also, if you want to, because I've done this before, I have a Kuxa that I actually have 550 cord wrapped on it, and I can literally just hang it around the button and I can walk with it. However, that is something that I sometimes do, sometimes don't do. Okay. Speaking of water, let me grab a little bit of it. deflate our sleeping pad. Okay. Now, this is how I do it, because I will also rest on it again and let more air out of it. Okay. Oh wait, no. Go that way. I'm too old for this crap. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not old. I'm not old. Okay, so now we've attached our sleeping pad, inflatable on the bottom. Sleeping mat is in there, as well as the sleeping bag. We have our sleep system set up. Now we got to roll up the Zeltbahn over there. All 4 pieces of it. And this is the, because all this and the Zeltbahn is being held together by Soviet hopes and dreams and canvas straps. Let's get to it. This is the bottom part. You want that generally as close to that top part of the Veshmeshok as possible. Okay? Because this is going to get you as close as you can to getting around everything. You're going to want to start top, bottom. That's how you're going to want to do it. Okay? It's okay if you got to move it around. But the whole point is to literally get it set up. So these are Swiss Army Zeltbahn stake and pole holders. I can fit 6 stakes and 2 of the 4 poles in each one. It has a leather tab that is literally almost 100 years old right here. This goes, this is the tricky part. Ah, good. In there. This rests against the Zeltbahn. Pull. This is a hot, for being Soviet quality, this is very, very good. And you see, how much room I got left over. Now, the other one, one Soviet canteen. Put the strap right through there. So first, we gotta make sure we're around the shovel. Put our canteen in. You can always, you know, configure this as you want to once you get everything packed in. But like I said, this is the hopes and dream part, because I hope that I can actually get this through the freaking 100-year-old leather on this Swiss freaking thing. I still have room. Now, just because you still have room doesn't mean you need to use it. You still have room. That's a good thing. Generally, the only way I would say this could be better is if you rolled up, say, I don't know, a wool blanket. Now we just do the same thing on this side, but we use our Soviet mess kit on the top here, which you can boil your water in after you filtered it, and then pour it into your canteens. We use that on the top instead of the shovel. If you don't want to bring the shovel, you don't have to. Oh, this is a beauty part of bushcrafting. Trying to figure out how all of this stuff works together. And you're right there. Hey, perfect. And last canteen. These two canteens and the canteen in the mess kit are 0.8 liters a canteen, so you have 2.4 liters of water that you can fill and purify and store. Obviously, you can purify as much water as you want to physically, but you can only store 2.4 liters. Oh wait. There we go. Whee! It's me, Mario. Does it look pretty? No, it's not meant to be pretty. It's meant to work. Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong one. Come on. Ah, there we go. It's a little dark. Wait. Gotta do the Slav squat while we got it on. Ah, I got my water bottle. All right, about 30 minutes. Best Veshmeshok pack setup I have ever seen. Cutting implements, knife, multi-tool, gonna be on my belt. Hatchet, fishing kit in my haversack. That's why it's not in the pack. But I will take the folding saw in the pack. Also, fire starting implements. Matches, lighter, ferrocerium rod, flint steel, whatever you want, in my haversack. Why? Do you see how I packed this? You want to go rooting through there before you've actually hit camp to find your, Tinder bundle so you can add more to it? No, it's in the haversack. Ease of access. But here we go. Oh, wait, that's... Yeah, there we go. Kind of even. Peace out.